Hey everybody, Aaron27 here today. I got a boxing video, excuse me, I fixed my hair a little bit, of Heroclix again. Now, a lot of you probably watched that Legion of Superheroes one that I did. I saw quite a few people watch that one, and the one I did before that, which was a while back with Web of Spider-Man. Well, again, I'm home by myself tonight, so I got a new set that just came out. I got a whole case of it, not just one brick. I got a whole case of Deadpool, sealed case. Here's a brick, but the case is 2 bricks, so there'll be a lot of figures. The chases are villain zombies, so if they do the correlation correctly, I should pull at least one zombie. The way they have been doing it in previous years is 1 prime or a chase per brick. And if you bought a case, you got 1 of each. So hopefully that's what happens. This set is obviously centered around Deadpool, hence the name. Also, there's a lot of Thunderbolt characters, and the Hand, some Hydra guys, and then some different other people as well. There's Heroes for Hire as well as one of them. Heroes for Hire is a group in here. I see those are some of the LEs that you could win. There's the box art. And there's some really cool figures in this set for sure. It's a super hot set right now, as many probably figured Deadpool would be. It's selling out everywhere. I'd pre-ordered a case, and I'm glad I did, because I guess it's really hard to get if you didn't pre-order it. So, let's see what we get. This video is going to take a while. I'm going to be showing off a lot of figures. So, strap in if you want to watch this. If not, that's totally cool. This is my other hobby besides non-sports autographs. And the first box looks like we got 3 commons, an uncommon, and a rare. I'm not going to go through what all that means. If you don't know, watch my previous video and Legion of Superheroes. I explain everything in there. Basically, you're pretty much guaranteed a rare per box, per booster, I guess you would say, per booster box. Super rares are 3 to 4 per brick, sometimes 2 if you get really unlucky. So what I got in this booster is I got a Secret Agent Empire guy. Just a generic Domino, which is one of my favorite characters in this set. I actually have the gravity feed of her with me as well. Anaconda, which is a Serpent Society person. This one I'm not that familiar with, but Genesis. I guess he's a Horseman of the Apocalypse. He was. I really don't know much about him. And then Heroes for Hire person, Misty Knight. Like I said, I'll show off some of the figures here. Justice looks kind of cool. 114 points. He's got prob. Here's his dial. I can't really say because it's a gun, but 10 attack, psychic blast, some sort of movement, special power, and vulnerability, 6 range, prob. So pretty cool looking dude. Looks like kind of like a soldier. Of course, Domino, which I'm very excited about. There's new Domino in the set. Anaconda, which is nice. They're making they made another Serpent Society person. So I hope they continue to do these every so often. Just make some because it's a cool cool group. Here's Misty Knight. And the Secret Agent Empire. This looks kind of like a generic guy in a, like almost kind of like a ninja outfit. There's a ton of the different Deadpool characters. Like I said, there's Lady Deadpool, there's Dogpool, there's Headpool, there's Kid Deadpool. There's a ton of them. So it's really cool that they did a whole set where he's the main focus. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Looks like 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and a rare, I think. Yeah, that's a rare. I got a Hand Ninja. Good little generic guy. Be fun to run a bunch of those guys. Humbug. He's a cool looking dude. This is another one of those Secret Empire guys, but this guy's name is Number 1. And we got, which he's kind of skinny, a little flimsy on Lady Bullseye, but very cool, Lady Bullseye. He's a little, she was bent a little bit, but no big deal. And my rare in this pack, this booster, is Red Hulk. And this can go on the Avengers team base from the Avengers vs. X-Men. He looks pretty cool. Also, Thunderbolts character. Let me grab out the cards here. So this will probably be over an hour video, so hope you enjoy. So Number 1, yeah, Humbug is a hero for hire guy. So there's his card. Here's Number 1. Lady Bullseye, got the hand keyword. Red Hulk, Avengers, Circle of 4, Hulkbusters, Telgia, Offenders, Soldier, and Thunderbolts. If you put him on the Avengers team base, the team character can use poison. It can do it normally or deal damage from penetrating. And if it's penetrating, you have to roll a d6, and then if you roll 6, you turn the dial. And then Hand Ninja. Alright, 2 boosters so far, 2 rares. And it looks like I got my first super rare. A very awesome one as well. A couple word balloons. That's the gimmick of this set, is the word balloons. You can attach them to Deadpool Corp members. So Deadpool, Lady Deadpool, Kidpool, all those people can have a word balloon attached to them, and they have different effects. Nice. I got 3 word balloons in this pack. So that means I got 3 Deadpool Corps, which is awesome. Gotta love that. 3 in 1. And one of them is a super rare. Folks, one of them is a super rare. I'll show them last out of this group. Very nice. Well, this is a little hard to see, but it's Headpool. It's Deadpool's zombie head flying around, a little propeller. It's kind of hard to see. Um, he actually pops off the base too, so you can throw him at people. That's one of his gimmicks in the set. You can use him as a light object. Um, so interesting idea. Deadpool there. And he comes with the word balloon Noogie, which give this character a close combat action, deals no damage. Hit characters may only be given move actions during their next turn, and if they're adjacent to this character at the end of their turn, deal 1 penetrating damage. So basically, they're forced to move away, and if they fail it, they take a damage. Kind of cool. For somebody like that, who is probably not going to do any damage to you when he's next to you, just say, hey, break away from me. If you can. He's really good on somebody who has plasticity. I don't know if he does. I don't think so. I got another Hand Ninja, which is my second one. Very awesome. I'll take as many of those as I can, obviously, because they're generics. And here is Kidpool. Very cool. Only 60 points, and he looks really fun. He comes with the word balloon broccoli. Why can't it be meat? Which is something I think we all ask ourselves. Broccoli, why can't it be meat? Which opposing characters within 8 squares occupying hidden terrain can't be healed. Interesting word balloon. What's cool with these word balloons is they're free to put on. They don't cost any points to put on Deadpool members. You can't use them otherwise on other people, so they're very cool. They're basically a free little bonus to put on your characters that have the Deadpool corpse. So here's the character, Siren. She is an uncommon. Very cool. We had one a while back. I believe it was in Giant Size X-Men. I think she showed up. Might be wrong about that. But it's nice to have a new one, and this one's better, I think, than that one that was made. And my first super rare, which is pretty freaking awesome, I have to say. And I actually haven't seen this one previewed for Dial, so I'm gonna have to look at it. It's it's Deadpool and Bob. That's awesome. That's gonna be a hot one. People are gonna want this one. I guarantee it. That is awesome. So it's 200 points, and it's got movement power, movement ability, a trait, and a word balloon ability. I'll just go over what word balloon it has. This is the most interesting word balloon, I think. Not sure I love it, but it's definitely interesting. It's called I Never Miss with the Sheep Gun. And what it does is you give this character power action and place a sheep token as described on this card adjacent to an opposing character within range and line of fire. This token becomes a bystander for a force. And basically, you just put a sheep next to somebody. It does nothing. It's got 5 movement, 1 attack, 8 defense, and 0 damage. So basically what it is a tie-up. You give someone power action, and they put a sheep token next to somebody and tie them up. So kind of interesting. I wish it was a free action if you had no tokens, but I think it'd be better then. All right. So and they also have a damage power, special power. So they obviously have dual attack because they're a dual figure. They start off with 10 movement, running shot, 12 attack, energy explosion, 17 defense, toughness, and damage is 4 damage with special power, and then 7 range with dual target. I'm going to read some of their abilities because it's awesome. So Merc with a Mouth is the word balloon trait. Give Deadpool and Bob free action, attach a word balloon to them, replacing any currently attached Deadpool and Bob can use the associated effects. So that's how the word balloons work. You can put them on, swap them in and out. Very cool. Free actions too. So like you can, if you have all of them, you just kind of flip them out, whatever scenario you want to use them in. Their movement is, while I am holding you at gunpoint, they ignore characters for movement, and they ignore hindering terrain for lines of fire. And their trait is Deadpool and Bob can use stealth. Actually, yeah, it might be... Yeah, I think that's what it is. Deadpool can use stealth. If they are adjacent to a friendly character of 50 points or more, Deadpool and Bob can use shape change. This is hiding is my superpower. Its running shot is called I can't run into battle if you're running away. The space doesn't work like that. They have sidestep, which is called no this way. Phasing, which is called teleport belt. Their energy explosion is you throw like a girl, Bob, but I throw like 1,000 girls. And then they have Psychic Blast, which is called Super Big Hydra Tech. They have Toughness, which is Weapon X Reject. Super Senses, which is Hydra Defector. Invincible, they get these guys friends of yours. They start off with their ridiculous regeneration. Oh no, they don't. Sorry, that's their defense. Later on, basically when they get hit by an attack later on in their dial, on a result of 1, they take 1 damage. That damage plus 1, excuse me. So if you did 2 damage, they would take 3. On a 2 through 3, they take normal amount of damage. On a 4 through 5, they take 1 damage, and on a 6, they heal all the damage. And that power can't be countered or ignored. They have a regen at the end as well. No problem. I'll grow another one. Their damage power is you're like my good luck charm, but I decided not just to bring your foot. Deadpool and Bob can use probability control, but only to target themselves or an adjacent opposing character. They can use it twice each turn. Wow, that's pretty awesome. And then if I become a pirate, you can be my parrot. Is perplexed later on. They have the Agency X, Deadpool Corps, and Hydra keyword. So awesome, awesome stuff. I had to read all that because I was very curious as to what their abilities were. So that's my first super rare, and I have to say, I love it. Alright, let's look to see what we get next. Oh, I think I just got another super rare. I did. Another Deadpool Corps, but this is one I did have. So interesting. I think that the head pull I got before was actually broken, came unglued because this one does not come off. So I think this one I'll have to glue it back on, and that'll be trade bait. So that'll be trade bait. But I got another head pool with his word balloon, which will be trade bait as well. Nice. The character here, I'm really happy they made a new version of. Here we got Weapon X, which is arm shooting off into the distance. Pretty cool. Got Animus, or otherwise known as Captain Caveman. And we got, this is a character I'm really excited about, Elektra. Only a new Elektra. That's not the Skrull version. So very nice. Pretty cool sculpt. She's holding a sai and it looks like a katana. Pretty awesome. 115 points, but she packs a lot of punch. Her dial's pretty long, and she does a lot of damage over 2 different ways throughout the dial. And my second super rare is the Superior Spider-Man. He has a gimmick where he can attach these spider bots to his dial. I haven't got any yet, but hopefully I will. Now that I have them, I kind of want them. I'm not going to go through his whole rigmarole, but basically damage dealt by him can't be reduced below 1. He has that thing with his spider bots. He can attach them and unattach them. Looks like he just starts with charge, super strength, 18 defense, super senses, and outwit, 4 range, indomitable. He ignores hindering, and it looks like blocking for movement purposes. No, I think it's elevated. Yeah, excuse me, elevated and hindering. So he looks really, really, really good. Especially with some spider bots attached to him. He's going to be pretty ridiculous, I think. Just putting some in my extra holders. I'm holding extras out for trades to see if people want them. He's a very cool looking sculpt. This weird Spider-Man. Alright, this booster looks like it has 1 rare. I think 2 uncommons and 2 commons. We got a new Daredevil, which is cool. He was also on the Gravity Feed. The Gravity Feed one looks actually really, really good, and I may pick it up. I haven't yet. But I haven't picked it up, so we'll see. We got GW Bridge. That soldier guy, I don't know much about him. He's a SHIELD member, it looks like on here. Pretty cool. Yeah, Weasel with his Deadpool t-shirt on. Very good. Yeah, the Vamp. Vamp and Animus can kind of turn into each other, which is kind of interesting. How they did that. And then we got a Weapon X Scientist. Another generic. I love when they put generics, because that means you get doubles and you don't have to trade them, or you're just like, yeah, I'll play a couple Weapon X Scientists on my team, or I'll play a couple Hand Ninjas. Yeah, GW Bridge is part of SHIELD. Looks like in 6-pack and Weapon X, which is cool. Alrighty, next. So 2 super rare so far. 2 pretty awesome ones, I have to say. Oh, and I got a spider bot. Excellent. I was hoping for one. Got a spider bot. Looks like a couple uncommons, a spider bot, which looks like a common, and so 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and a rare. He looks pretty cool. Black Talon. He's a rare I got. Agent Zero. I got a second number 1. I'll take my cards out and look at those quick at something. Ugh. Alrighty. I got Silver Sable, which is really cool. I'm glad they finally remade her. It's been a long time. There's one of her in the Gravity Feud, which I picked up as well because I'm a fan of hers. Silver Sable. Very cool. So you got the Spider Bot Mark II. No, excuse me, Mark 1. He's a tiny little figure. He's kind of like the toys in the Legion of Superheroes, if you saw those. So that's what he looks like. What's awesome about him is if he's attached to Superior Spider-Man, when that character uses super senses, you increase the roll of the D6 by +1. So you could have 2 of these attached and be missing a lot of attacks, basically, from your opponent. Your opponent attacks. Hey, my cat was playing with my Heroclix. One of my cats, the mischief maker. I wouldn't mind. Really, a lot of the superheroes I saw are really good. I would like a Kingpin. He would be awesome because they finally made a new awesome Kingpin. There's a really nice new Cable. There's a new Banshee, which is awesome because I need a new one of those. Looks like I got 3 commons, an uncommon, and a rare. We got Venom here, swinging in with his gun. He's my rare. A lot of cool characters they remade, and they really needed like this Paladin guy. It's been since the set's called Armor Wars since they made a Paladin. Really needed. I got the second half of Colleen Wing and Misty Knight because I do have the duo, so I can merge split with these 2 now. And this is Colleen with her samurai sword. It looks like a couple more generics. We got an Ultimatum Soldier. And another Secret Empire Agent. Alright, 3 more boosters of the first brick. As you can see, it's going to take over an hour for this video. It's already been 30 minutes, so I'm still not through the first brick. Alright, so not a lot new in this one. Actually, a lot of doubles, so I don't have to show them. But I did get a Constrictor. 2 new figures. So happy they made a new one of him. He is a rare, so pulled him, Constrictor. Awesome. And then Flag Smasher. And then I got 3 more doubles. Colleen Wing, Humbug, and Kidpool with his word balloon. So far I'm missing, out of the ones I can think of, I'm missing the regular Deadpool. I am missing Lady Deadpool and Dogpool out of the Deadpool course. I think there's a Thor Deadpool as well. Alright, 2 more. Wow, he's big. Well, cool, there's Dogpool. Oh, I got a zombie. Alright, so there's a chase. Cool. We got Agent X, who is common #1 actually in the set. We got Dogpool, which is pretty awesome. Dogpool. That's awesome. With his word balloon. Punisher, which they made a really awesome new version of the Punisher here. From what I saw on his dial, it looks pretty sweet. We have Shroud. Looks pretty awesome. It looks cool. And our zombie, which I'll go over, I'll read the card on, because it's a zombie and we all want to know. Is a Juggernaut. He's a big dude. He's a big boy. I mean, he's okay. He's got his leg is like cut up, shoulder, his arm. So I guess he's pretty well detailed. He does stand up too. He looks a little off-centered, but he does stand up. He's 195 points. He's got an Indomitable. He's got a movement trait. He's got a regular trait, and he's got a special defense. Well, this is the orbital that kind of fails off, so I'm going to glue it back on. But it says, I'm going to lick your hand. You have to glue it back on. Ugh. No problem. We always have the trusty. My cat is exploring the box that just came in because we know cats in boxes. Alright. The I'm going to lick your hand thing does this character adds 1 to his breakaway rolls and ignores other characters' plasticity. Yeah, Agency X, Shroud, Punisher, Dogpool, and the Juggernaut. Let's see. State of Decay is movement power. He ignores hindering terrain, blocking terrain, and he ignores characters. He has 2 traits. When Juggernaut damaged an opposing character, place a food token on this card. If there are less than 5 food tokens, so you can have up to 5. When Juggernaut would be killed by an opponent's attack, turn to his first KO click. Remove all food tokens from this card and heal at that many clicks. So you can come back in the game. Zombie Infection. When Juggernaut damages an opposing character, give that character a virus token if it has less than 5. When an opposing character is KO'd by this character, you may add it to your force, turn it to his first KO click, and remove all of its virus tokens and heal at that many clicks. So you can have people join your squad. So he starts with Charge. He does get a power that says Eating with Both Hands, which is Charge and Flurry. And then he's got his defense is Juggernaut can use Invincible. When Juggernaut is targeted by Outwit, roll a d6 and a roll of 3 through 6. He ignores Outwit. So pretty awesome. He looks pretty simple otherwise. His team base ability, because there's a zombies team base somehow we're getting. No one really knows yet how. But his team base is this team base can use Ignore Blocking. Excuse my cat being played with by my other cat, and that cat doesn't like it. But he's pretty awesome. Charge, Super Strength, Indomitable. That Invincible Power, 5 damage. Jeez, Jimmy Christmas. Jeez. Alright, so he has 8 clicks of life. 9 click is when he expires. And the last booster of the first brick. Awesome. I got a super rare. I was really hoping for it, so I had an awesome brick here. This is if I would have bought just one brick, I would have been happy with this one brick. I really would have. So the super rare I got was Banshee. See, he's shooting a Sonic Scream out. Pretty epic figure. They really needed a new one of him bad. We have Black Cat in this set. She was also in the Gravity Feed. We got Hammerhead. A third Secret Agent Empire. Secret Empire Agent, excuse me. Secret Agent Man. Or girl. And then another Anaconda for the trades. So that, my friends, 40 minutes in, is my first brick. Let us open the second one. I'll go faster through this one because we've seen a lot of the figures. But any figures that we haven't seen, I will show. So I'm still missing a Lady Deadpool out of the Deadpool clutch. Hoping I get that one. And actually, I'm missing regular Deadpool, which is interesting. I do have his gravity feed. I actually like his gravity feed more than his main set. So even if the unthinkable happens, I guess, and I don't pull a Deadpool out of the Deadpool set, I wouldn't be truly that upset. Because I do have the gravity feed one, and I like the gravity feed one. Alright, let us go. Let us open. Well, there's Lady Deadpool. There's one I was missing. Looks like another Spider-Bot. Looks like another Spider-Bot Mark 1. So that's cool with me. So another Headpool. He is a common, so number 2 in the set actually. You expect that. Agent Zero, which I believe is my second one of those. Pretty sure. Just gonna check quick. Pretty positive that's my second Agent Zero. Yes, it is. So that'll be a trade bait. Lady Bullseye. Which is trade, because I did pull one of her already. Put her in the wrong pack, wrong stack. So another Spider-Bot, Mark 1, which is not trade bait, because I can use that for my Superior Spider-Man. Got Lady Deadpool, which is awesome. Lady Deadpool. And her war balloon is my common senses tingling. It's this character can use super senses, but only succeeds on a roll of 6. My common senses tingling. So, nice little Lady Deadpool out of that one. I will take it. She is one I needed. Wow. Who's that? Looks awesome, whoever it is. It's a super rare. And I think all these other ones I have. Just to save time, I'll sort these all later. Oh, I know who it is. It's Typhoid Mary. I was confused because she came with 2 bases, but she can switch off to Bloody Mary. There's Typhoid Mary. Wow. Pretty cool. And then she can switch into Bloody Mary. She comes off this base and can go on to this Bloody Mary character. Oh. Garbage bag almost full. Alright, so I won't bring the rest of these are all doubles and non-generics, so I'll go through those after this video is done. But Typhoid Mary, very cool, very neat, super rare. Oh cool, I got Cable. And then a bunch of generics, which is cool. We got another Secret Empire agent. Another Ultimatum Soldier. Another Hand Ninja, which is awesome. Hoping to get as many of those as I could. A second Electra, which is tray bait. And Cable. Who is also an Avenger, I think actually the X-Men team base. He pops into if you want him to. Very cool. Cable, super rare. Alright. Well, that's 2 super rares already. So, I'm really probably only going to get 1 more of those. Alright, this is all doubles, including another Deadpool. No generics in that. Oh, sweet! Awesome! I'm a very happy man right now. I got Thorpool! Oh, wow. Another super rare. Wow, this is... I'm getting all the Deadpool cards. I still haven't gotten a regular Deadpool, which I think he's a... is he an uncommon or a rare? I forget. I think he's an uncommon. Wow. He looks really awesome too. Try not to break him coming out of the bag here. He's very intricately made. Alright. Thorpool! Look at this guy. Thorpool! That's awesome. Oh wow. Starts with 12 or 11 movement, running shot, 12 attack, pulse wave, 18 defense, invincible, 4 damage, outwit, 6 range. He's got Indomitable and he's got his word balloon power. Awesome. Freaking awesome. I did get another dog pool. Another Daredevil. And someone I hadn't got yet, an uncommon. Blind Al. She is a severe support piece. Basically, she works with Deadpool and she supports him. That's pretty much all she does. But very cool nonetheless. She's got a power that says Deadpool listens to me sometimes. Which is very funny. Other ones I got were doubles. Non-generic doubles. Which is a Silver Sable, Dogpool, as I said, and Daredevil. Alright, so his word balloon is called Hammer Time. Which may be the best word balloon out of all of them. Arguably. Hammer Time. Says this character can use Energy Explosion, Quake, and a Flight ability, and modifies his attack values by +1. However, when this character misses with an attack, remove this from the game, and word balloons with this name can't be attached to friendly characters for the rest of the game. So it's an awesome word balloon, but it's risky. I mean, risky in the fact it costs no points, but risky in the fact that if you miss, you can't use it again for the rest of that game. So, but that's fine because it's such an awesome word balloon. I'm totally cool with that. And look who we got finally. To complete the Deadpool corpse. Well, there is an evil Deadpool Prime. Not expecting to get it. You never know. I should get a Prime out of this brick if the collation remains true. But it'd be funny if I got evil Deadpool Prime. This is a regular Deadpool. Very cool. Regular Deadpool. I knew I'd get him. I didn't have much doubt about it. Getting a case, you're gonna get almost all the you're gonna get all the commons and uncommons pretty much guaranteed. You might be missing one, and you're gonna get most of theirs. In fact, speaking of rare, another rare I got, which I didn't have, was Black Tom Cassidy, a Brotherhood Mutants character, which I'm very glad they remade. The rest are doubles. I'll go through in a second, like I said, after this video is done. We're nearing an hour right now. I still have 4 more boosters to go. But as you can see, the second brick is going a lot faster. Black Tom Cassidy. Deadpool's nice. Deadpool's got a word balloon that comes with him, obviously, called Fourth Wall. What Fourth Wall? This character can use probability control, but only when targeted with an attack. So if someone attacks him, he can use prob. on that person that just attacked them. The fourth wall? What fourth wall? I have 6 word balloons. That's insane. Including the 7th one I got from the gravity feed, which is single file. It's polka time. So I'm going to be having fun with word balloons. Oh, this one's taped up really good. There we go. Oh, cool. I was hoping I'd get them. I kind of figured I would. There's only one new one in this. It is a Great Lakes Avenger, which they keep making 1 or 2 every set or so, last couple sets. It is Humbug. Or not Humbug, excuse me. Grasshopper. I'm going to say Humbug. I was looking at Humbug because he was in this booster. Grasshopper. He looks really cool. He looks really awesome. The rest are doubles, including the Humbug, which I misspoke there on. Grasshopper. Awesome. Add to the Great Lakes Avengers. And if you're wondering, yes, I do have Squirrel Girl from Cap. So I love the Great Lakes Avengers, and it'll be fun to play them now too with Grasshopper. Humbug again. It is a bug, but not Humbug. Okay, well I did get my Prime. Not a prime I was hoping for, honestly. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. I did pretty awesome case, a really awesome case. I got the common Prime, which is the Professor. The Professor. He starts with Stealth. He's only 34 points, so he has a really interesting power. I'll get to in a second. I also got a Shang-Chi, which is really cool. And an Outlaw, which is what I didn't have as well. Shang-Chi. An Outlaw. Alright, let's look at the Professor's thing. So he's a scientist and Weapon X keyword. He's got stealth. He's got a trait, or not trait, excuse me. He's got a defense called Secret Mastermind. It's a 16 defense special power called Secret Mastermind. It's not going to really focus. He's got 0 range, by the way. But when adjacent to a friendly character, the Professor can't be targeted by opposing characters. So he can't be touched, basically, if he's adjacent to somebody. No one can do anything to him, which is pretty interesting. So that means if he's next to somebody, you have to take care of that person first. And then he's got a damage power, which is the Professor can use Empower and can use Outwit with a range value of 8. So Empower is just you increase their damage when he makes close combat attacks by 1. Wit, you can use with a range of 8. When he does encounters a power on a character within range, value of 0, with a range value of 0. So if he counters a power that on a character that has a range value of 0, he may immediately use Mind Control as a free action targeting that character with a ranged combat attack, regardless of range, and takes no damage from using this Mind Control. Interesting. So you can Mind Control somebody if they have 0 range, and he does it for free, and he doesn't take damage from it. So he seems really interesting. He only got a 9 attack, 1 damage with that wit power in and power. But it looks like a really interesting support figure. So honestly, the primes from this set, I wasn't wild about any of them. I mean, Evil Deadpool's kind of cool. There's a Shang-Chi prime called the Cat, which looks fun. And I forget who the super rare one was. But none of them were that spectacular. At least in my opinion. I could be wrong. Let's see. I got one new figure in this one, and none of them are. None of the other figures are generics. This is the fan vote winner. WizKids does a thing where they have fans vote on what figures they'd like to see in upcoming sets. This is Blink. Looks pretty awesome. They had made one of her a long time ago, so it's really awesome that the fans voted her in and wanted a remake of her because she needed one pretty badly. Blink. And last booster, not expecting anything out of this, really. I'm pretty much got everything. But we did get another Spider Bot, which is nice. And we got a Copycat, which is one I didn't have. Another Weaponette Science. So not too bad to end it off on. Is this the Mark II? It is a Mark II, which is awesome. So I got 2 Mark I's and a Mark II Spider Bot. The Mark II. Copycat. And finally, Weapon X Scientist. The Weapon X Scientist. The other 2 are doubles of Misty Wing and Agent X. Let me just grab it. I want to look at Copycat's card. I briefly read about his power, and it looks really, really interesting. Copycat has a really interesting power. I'm going to read a trait. So before placing your characters in your starting area, you may choose an opposing character that is 100 points or less, and he costs 90 points. Copycat becomes friendly to that character's force, and that character becomes friendly to your force. So basically, you swap characters. Any game effects assigned to each of them now is assigned to the other. When Copycat fails to roll for shape change or user regenerations after actions resolve, the effect ends, and any game effects assigned to each of them is now assigned to the other. So basically, they'll switch back. It's very, very interesting ability. And he has a trait that's where you can use Shape Change. And give him a free action and choose a standard power. An adjacent friendly character or the character she exchanged with can use that power until your next turn. So very, very unique piece. I like that they did something really unique with her. That's a cool mechanic in my opinion. It's limited because it has to be a character 100 points or less, but man, that could be really, really powerful because her dial isn't that good. I mean, it's decent for 90 points by all means, but if you got your opponent has a really, really good figure that's 100 points or less, and you want to swap them over, that could be really good. So that is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. A little bit over an hour and 7 minutes almost. I'm pretty ecstatic with what I got, I gotta say. I love my brick. My 2 bricks, my case. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.